Soul Embodiment and Synchronicity, April 2, 2015. By Luminance River. I love the idea of a marriage within the body, a marriage of the self. It goes way beyond self-love. My friend described it as sacred marriage of self-awareness with the body. It is the multi-dimensional union of streams of self coming into the body. The body is the very essential in the process. It is the vessel, the anchor, the vehicle, the experiencer. It is what ties it all together. We could not do this multidimensional experiencing and anchoring multiple streams of ourselves without it. By multidimensional streams of self, I mean aspects of who we are. They may be happening in other dimensions. They may be past or future, though all is concurrent. There are different levels of ourselves that have different ways of experiencing the us that is us. On earth, we are hidden behind the veil, but coming out of that marriage of the self, multi-dimensional self, also called divine union, is the coming into knowing yourself beyond the veil. The veil makes most people think they are the physical body disconnected from other aspects, the higher self and oversoul, and creator source. Another aspect of us has more access to our soul, to our knowing beyond the veil, the bigger picture. It is interesting to see how the non-physical aspects may have more knowing of the physical body human perspective. But when these aspects are all communicating with one another, that is how we sometimes have knowing beyond what our mind knows. We access skills and frequencies from these other aspects. They receive from us and we receive from them, as a two-way street. A communion. A communion is a coming into union. Grateful for the download from Sabrina Brightstar, sharing this information with me, which really resonates within. What about synchronicity? Synchronicity is really something more amazing than mere coincidence. Many of us love it when synchronicity happens. I love it, and it shows me when I am in the flow. I take it as massive good luck. From Wikipedia, to explain what synchronicity is the occurrence of two or more events that appear to be meaningfully related, but not causally related. Synchronicity holds that such events are meaningful coincidences. The concept of synchronicity was first defined by Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist, in the 1920s. Synchronicity is a causal connecting togetherness principle, meaningful coincidence, and a causal parallelism. Synchronicity implies that, just as events may be connected by causality, they may also be connected by meaning. Events connected by meaning need not have an explanation in terms of causality. From the perspective of multidimensional, which is having different aspects or selves existing in different places and realities, our psychic skills tap into the feeling and knowing of those other aspects. Sabrina was describing the synchronicity as correspondence, like a two-way communication between aspects of selves. It is bringing in the full knowing from other realities. It is one aspect communicating their perspective through impression or feeling to another aspect, that which is anchored in the human body. The aspect in another place gets to experience this aspect too, and receive knowing from the human self. Even if we are behind the veil for the most part, just becoming multi-dimensional, it is like we tie in all these aspects, as the hub, as I see it. It lands, or the information lands and is translated through the body. Most of the time we are not even aware of it as this. Synchronicity is getting big in the popular culture. Now synchronicity can expand to an even bigger presence and understanding of what it really is. I watched a movie in a theater and noticed how multi-dimensional they were in the themes shown in trailers. I was struck by two new movies as coming attractions that have past concurrent life themes as if the characters were existing in other realities. One showed a couple that had a different life going on concurrently in the movie, with a similar theme of love and loss. The first movie that made a big impression about the past life theme was Cloud Atlas. Time travel has been showing up in movies, along with people who stop aging and are immortal. In a way, your multidimensionality allows you to know yourself as eternal and immortal. It becomes obvious that you always were, always are, and always will be. Remembering past lives, and tapping into your future self through multidimensionality lets you move into past, future, from the present. At least, we bring through the frequency and essence of these lives, if not discrete memories. We are starting to live the magic. Movies are bringing multidimensionality into the mainstream and are a reflection of what many are experiencing. The synchronicity is that the song is playing right now, so I share the words. Herald the Dawn, song by Murray Kyle. O precious soul, we not take you for granted. Honor the seed that we planted. Cherish the wisdom that flows from you into this life, precious this life. O precious life, we not take you for granted. Cherish the treasure that we have been handed. The wonder of life, that has always been here. Come hold it near, evermore to the flame of this soul on its journey. Wrapped in the cycle of all that is turning. Traveling back down the pathway you've taken. Behold, into the all unfold. May you be blessed with deep marriage of body with divine, holding all of your magnificent multi-dimensional self. Shivrael, Shannon Luminance River. Website, akashicintuitive.com and www.diamondlightnetworks.com. P.S. The photo was chosen through intuition and it represents a book, the Oversoul 7 Trilogy with 7 Stones. This book, by Jane Roberts, explains some of the concepts mentioned here. I've not read the book. It also represents Carl Jung, who would build towers of stones at the beach as he contemplated the nature of the universe. It thus seems appropriate, and I am grateful for the guidance from the other aspects of me creating this blog.